So I fucked up a little bit. Feels so awkward. For those of you who don't know, I've been taking photos for many years. Many photos, thousands of photos, some would say. And they all started with these two. Not started, but like my main passion for it started with these two photos. They're steel wool photography, and it's been probably 2.5 years since I've done that, and I'd like to try it again. Just see where I'm at compared to where I was back then. So we got to go location scout, because I have an idea of a location, but it's kind of sketch. So we'll see. You'll see in like 2.5 seconds when I cut to black, and then we'll be. You know, you'd think with the amount of times I've done this trunk shot, I'd be like a Tarantino stan or something, but I've actually never seen any of his movies. I'm just saying. Actually, it kind of does work. All right, so we're at the location. There's actually a parking lot I used to valet for, and that is where I'm thinking of doing the steel wool photography. But I've never been like to that side, and I just wanted to make sure it wasn't sketch. So it is exactly what I thought. It's literally just a bike trail. Still really cool though. All right, so my trunk is a mess, but you only really need a few things. You need steel wool, obviously. The more zeros, the better, you know. Really look for the 4 zeros. It's a lot finer and lights. It lights a lot easier. You'll see. Then a whisk, something to swing around. I use this, I don't even know, like an old rope I got from my dad forever ago to do it the first time. It works, we love it. And then a lighter of some sort. So we got our new whisk. You take one of your bundles of steel wool. They come in little pads basically, and you wanna like break it apart so there's more fibers showing. This is just a demonstration, so I'll take just a little bit. Whisk, and you'd put it in the whisk like that, just like that. You put your lanyard on your whisk, and then you just spin it, and basically that's it. Outside of lighting it, obviously. You have to light the stuff. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds because there's someone walking by and I don't want them to be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And you light it, you see those sparks? Oh my God. And then you spin it around. Yeah, actually that came out a lot better than I think. I think you guys could obviously see the sparks. And that's the premise. You take a long exposure shot, 1/4 second to, I'd say 5 seconds is probably your max. And then you get some really cool shots like I showed at the beginning. We're gonna come back here at night and hopefully we get some equally as cool shots as I got all those years ago. So we're back at the place, ready to take the pictures. I'm just gonna do a tutorial thing real quick again. Yeah, you got 4 things. You got a whisk, a little string or lanyard attached to the whisk so you can thought I was gonna hit myself there. And then your steel wool. Like I said earlier, more zeros, the better. Put it in the whisk, and then you light it, and then you spin it. Isn't that fucking sick? Oh, it fell out. Alright, I don't think you'll be able to tell, but in the last clip, I just bopped myself in the head and literally burned a hole in the side of my hood. That shit hurt. Pretty bad. It feels bad. I'm about to do something really stupid.
So I kind of fucked up. I shot all these photos in JPEG rather than RAW, which means I can't edit them nearly as much as I can. There's less color data to pull from, basically. It's fine, they still came out great. Also, PSA, don't do this without proper safety. Steel wool burns at like 1300 degrees, and I hit myself twice because I'm an idiot, obviously. But anyway, let's look at the photos that I ended up editing. I think I shot around 70 photos and then ended up only exporting about 20. So I'll show a couple before and afters, just to like, you know, show you what I did to them. So we'll start with this one, which is actually one of my favorite shots. It was one of the first ones of the night, and it's from really far away, which isn't what I was going for at first. Very dark, and then I managed to turn it into this with the pink and the blues. I kind of was trying to emulate what I did the first time I did the steel wool, where I basically made the edges of the sparks look pink. And there was also like a ton of blue because I didn't know how to color grade properly. But I think that one came out really well. And then I'll also show this one, which I think the pink is a bit much on, but still came out pretty cool. As for the other ones, I have a couple other favorites. This one is pretty cool. This one almost was cool, but I don't love it. This one, the spiral corkscrew, I'd love to redo this one at some point. I think I could make it look a lot better. And then probably, this might be the coolest one of the entire shoot, and it was 100% on accident. It is this one. I ended up accidentally like letting go of the whisk, and it zipped by the camera. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied. I'd love to come back and visit this topic. If you're interested in seeing these pictures in like better quality or whatever, go follow me on Instagram, where I will post them. That's cringe. Who does calls to action anymore? I really enjoy doing a photography type video, and it's something I've been meaning to do for a while. Hopefully in the future I can do a few more. If you're not terribly bored and you want to go watch another video, I would highly recommend this video here, which is another steel wool photography video by one of my favorite creators. And then also subscribe. That would be pretty cool too.